Tinora will kick from the east end zone. And here comes the Liberty Center Tiger marching band. Back to receive for the Tigers are Ryan Zeiter, a sophomore, and Sam Smith, a junior, for the Tigers. And kicking off for Tinora is Sean Hammond. And here we go. We're about to start the 1996 Liberty Center football season. And we're underway. Smith, the ball carrier. Smith breaks it. And Sam Smith out to the 40-yard line for the Tigers. First down and 10 on the 40-yard line. Joe Jurasic's the quarterback for the Tigers. Jurasic's on a quarterback keeper. Gets 6 yards out of it. That'll bring up second down and 4. No gain on the play for the Tigers. Sam Smith was the ball carrier. That'll bring up third down and 4. Smith, the ball carrier, no gain on the play. It's going to be fourth down and 4 for the Tigers. And it looks like they're sending in their punting crew. Tigers are in punt formation. Jurasic's back to punt. Tinora will take over on their own 20-yard line. Jurasic's thought about faking it and decided to punt instead. Tenora's offense takes the field here, and we're going to have the first look at the Liberty Center defense this year, anchored by seniors Nick Miller and Brian Perry. Sheets in motion for the Rams. It's a pass. No, he fakes it. And a whole host of Liberty Center Tigers greet him. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 12 for the Rams. Rams coming up to the ball. Second down in their own 18. It's a pass and incomplete for the Rams. Intended for Hammond of Tinora. Penalty against the Tigers. And it'll be 3rd down and 12 for Tinora. It's a pass. And there's the Liberty Center defense. Looked like Josh Bush on the tackle. They gained a yard out of that. It'll be 4th down and 11. And here comes the punters for Tinora. And Sheets is going to punt out of his own end zone. Zeiter back to receive. It's muffed punt. It's out at the 21-yard line of Tinora. The Tigers take over on the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. The defense for Liberty Center at nose guard, Nick Miller. On the offense, we have Charlie Kruger at center, Fry and Miller at guards. Matt Cordes, the ball carrier, for a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. The tackles are Nick Miller and Greg Vorwick, and the ends are Andy Silvis and Casey Moore. Matt Cordes, the ball carrier. We had Eric Weenman on the tackle from Tinora. No gain. We got 3rd and 9 coming up for the Liberty. In the backfield at quarterback, we have Joe Jurasics. Running back, Matt Cordes. Halfback, Sam Smith. And the wing back, Seth Atkinson. It's a pass. Sam Smith catches it. That's good for a Liberty Center 1st down. We're down at the 9-yard line, and it's 1st and goal for the Tigers. A handoff to Sam Smith. Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 8. Sam Smith, the ball carrier. And he's down at about the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal for the Tigers. The big guys are coming in. Hopefully they can punch it in right here. This is commonly referred to as the red zone offense. Nick Miller lining up in the backfield at fullback. Jurasik takes it himself. Hit hard at the 1 and driven back. Gaining no yards on the play. 4th down and 3. Joe Carzanow with the tackle from Tinora. 4th down and goal for the Tigers. And Liberty's going to take a timeout. With 5:09 left in the first period, it's Liberty Center 0, Tinora 0. At this time, Coach Wingard's going to talk to his players. He's probably going to tell them to make sure he gets their blocks down and get the ball in the end zone.
Liberty Center cheerleaders finished second at the Henry County Fair competition this summer, with Anthony Wayne finishing first and Napoleon High School finishing third. Their freshman squad, believe it or not, pulled in a 6th place out of 18 squads, which is pretty impressive. Now back to the action with Dan.
Liberty Center Tigers back on the field here. 4th down and goal. And Liberty's going to want to try and get an early score here, get on the board. The Rams are going to try and stop them. Big goal line stand right here. Jurasik is back for a pass. He's got it. Silvis, it's a touchdown for Liberty Center. Jurasik to Silvis. Tigers are going with a muddle huddle. Oh, we had somebody forget their assignment. Jurasik's in for the 2-point conversion on an old flashball play. The score at 5:02 left in the first. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Sheets is back to receive for the Rams. Liberty's ready to kick it off. Here with 5:02 left to go in the first period. Sheets gets the ball at his 15. Runs it out to the 34-yard line. Tackle by Cordes. Let's see if they can continue that effort this time around. No gain for Tinora. It'll be 2nd down and 10. A whole host of Liberty Center Tigers made the tackle, with Josh Bush being the main Tiger in there. Be 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers, or for the Rams, excuse me. Tinora back to pass. Sheets gets it. Sheets out to the 50-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down for the Rams. Zider and Atkinson on the tackles. First down at midfield for the Rams. Hand off to number 29, Westbrook. Good for 4 yards. Brian Perry on the tackle. Tenora's going to a hurry-up offense. Tinora back to pass. We got a flag down. We got an incomplete pass. Tackle by number 58, Chris Baum. But we have a flag down. Illegal procedure against the Rams. For the Rams. Quarterback back to pass. Sheets open, he gets the ball. Sheets is down at the 41-yard line, good for a first down.
Liberty Center High School cheerleaders are under the faithful advisement of Julie Shaddy and Teresa Bosselman, co-captains Kim Warrock and Emily Hamlin.
After the measurement, we got 3rd down and 1 for the Rams. Ball is on the 40-yard line for the Rams. 3rd down and 1. Motion by Sheets. Quarterback keeper, and it's good for a first down. Josh Bush making the tackle for the Tigers. Ball is on the 39-yard line. First down and 10 for the Rams. Tiger defense is going to have to rise to the occasion here. To pass. Incomplete. Intended for Roosevelt and broken up by Seth Atkinson. No gain on the play. We got 2nd down and 10 from the 39 for the Rams. Sheets in motion. It's a sweep left. Sheets hit. He's still going, and he's knocked back from the 35 to the 37-yard line. Ryan Zider on the tackle. They're down in 6 for the Rams at the Liberty Center 35-yard line. Motion right for the Rams. It's a pass. Pass caught by number 26, Joe Carzanow, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Ryan Zeiter on the tackle. Fourth down and 1 for the Tiger defense. The Rams are going to have to work hard if they want to get it past this dingy defense. Fumble. No, picked up by Sheets. Big defensive play for the Tigers. Josh Bush and Brian Perry on the stop. The offense for the Tigers will take over on the 33-yard line. First down and 10.
For those of you at home watching, you may be noticing that a great deal of improvements have been done over at Liberty Center Tiger Stadium with a brand new 3-floor press box. You saw the flag presentation earlier. The bleachers have been expanded extensively. And over in the far corner, you'll notice that the rescue squad, new lights, new lighting system. And over in the far corner, the rescue squad now has a brand new entrance instead of going out the old way, which should prove to be quite beneficial. All the improvements that you see before you here at the stadium has been provided by the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters and the Liberty Center community with their very kind and generous donations.
With 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first period, it's Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Out of the ball, first down and 10 at the 33. Jurassic's on a keeper. No gain. Tackled by Nick Sheets of Tinora. Here comes the offense. Seth Atkinson, the ball carrier, out to the Rams' 48-yard line, and he was tackled hard there. Joe Carzanow on the tackle. First down for the Tigers. Here come the Tigers. First down and 10 at the Rams' 49-yard line. Minute 24 to go here in the first period. Jurassic is under center. Hands off to Sam Smith. Good for a yard. It'd be second down and 9. Tackled by Sheets and Brockus. $50 seconds left in the first period. Jurassic takes it himself. Tackled by Rosebrock. No gain on the play. Third down and 9 for the Tigers. Official timeout.
Funding for this little broadcast is provided by the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters. If you or your business or industry is interested in helping fund this program, contact Mr. Bob Shaddy at 533-2293. And that way we can bring you football and other activities going on here at Liberty Center Schools every week. This is NCTV Channel 5, Napoleon Community Television.
Drossix is hurt. We got Casey Moore, the senior, going in at quarterback. And as time is running out here in the first period, Tigers have the ball on the Rams' 48-yard line. Liberty's just going to let the clock run out here into the second period. So the score after one, Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0.
The Liberty Center volleyball team as yet is undefeated. And cross country has a meet at an invitational in Napoleon tomorrow, where so far their only competition has been Rossford.
The teams are coming out here for the second quarter now. Tigers come up the ball to start the second quarter. 3rd down and 9 on the Ram 49-yard line. Moore's in at quarterback now. Moore back to pass. Good to Sam Smith for a gain of 5 yards. Tackle by Chad Henry of Tinora. It'll be 4th down and 4 to go. Tigers are in punting formation. Drossix back to punt for the Tigers. Fielded by Sheets and hit hard by Seth Atkinson. The Rams will take over at their own 20-yard line. Well, so far this season, Tigers' defense has been good. Let's see if they hold true to form on this series. Wagner in a shotgun. Back to pass. Pass almost picked off by Atkinson as the ball was intended for Sheets. Casey Moore with a tip that almost helped the interception for Seth Atkinson, but he couldn't keep a handle on it. Defensively for the Tigers, on the front three, we got Nick Miller, Brian Perry, and Josh Bush. Wagner keeps the ball for Tinora, and he's met by Josh Bush and Nick Miller. The Rams got 3rd down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. It'll probably be a passing situation. Wagner back to pass for the Rams. And it is batted down. We got a flag on the play, most likely interference against the Tigers. Intended for Sheets, but it was broken up by Casey Moeller and Seth Atkinson. Pass interference against the Tigers. That was a really bad call. The ball was not catchable at all. They had 3 Tigers up there, and Sheets was way behind all of them. first down and 10 for the Rams at their own 35-yard line. 10:19 to go here in the second period. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Wagner back to pass. All alone. Picked off by Ryan Zeiter. It'll be Liberty Center ball at their 36-yard line. Vor put the pressure on him to allow the interception to happen. Jurassic's back in at quarterback for the Tigers. Hands off to Sammy Smith. Smith gets a yard out of it, bringing up second down and 9. We have a Ram down, number 64, Eric Becker. I'm not really sure what happened to him. Maybe he just in on the tackle and was in a bad position.
Liberty Center Art Program will be putting on an art show this spring, and I understand now in the elementary school with their art program, they'll be nominating an artist every week, but depending on the projects that go in.
Well, the injured Ram player got up and walked off the field on under his own power, so that's always a good sign. Ten minutes to go here in the second period. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Jurassic's under center for the Tigers. Hands off to Smith. Tackled by Sheets in the backfield for a loss of 3. It'll bring up third down and 13 for the Tigers. Tigers come up to the ball on their own 33-yard line. Matt Cordes has the ball. Carried for 8 yards. It'll bring up fourth down and 5 on the Tigers' 40-yard line. Sheets to receive the punt as Jurassic is back to punt for the Tigers. Punt is away. And the Rams will take over at their own 31-yard line. Here comes the Tiger defense. The Tiger defense now in. The linebacking core of Casey Moeller, Greg Vorwerk, Derek Ziegler, and Andy Silvis. Pass completed to Sheets. Tackled by Seth Atkinson of Liberty Center at the Tigers' 47-yard line. Zeiter just missed the tackle, and if it wasn't for Atkinson, I think Sheets might have broken for a touchdown. That's the first big play the Tigers have given up in this game. And hopefully they'll come back this point and give it a little bit better effort. Wagner back to pass. Intercepted by Jesse Smith of Liberty Center. He's a sophomore, one of 3 sophomores in the backfield. Atkinson and Zeiter are the other 2 sophomores playing defensive backs for the Tigers. The offense is now in. Got Smith at fullback and Cordes at the wingback, at the halfback. Jurasic's on a keeper, a loss of about 3 yards. And tackled by Brad Bacchus. Tiger offense comes up to the ball. Seth Atkinson, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 on the play, bringing up 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers at their own 34-yard line. Tigers come up to the ball with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first half. Smith, the ball carrier for the Tigers. A gain of 3 on the play, bringing up 4th down and 6. Hamlin and Wimpkin in on the tackles for Tinora. Jurasic's back to punt for the Tigers. Sheets to receive for the Rams. The punt's away. Sheets gets it and driven back by Atkinson and Zeiter. The Rams will take over, 1st down and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first half. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. The Rams coming up to the ball. Wagner in shotgun for Tinora. We back to pass, tackled. We got a flags down. Tackled by Kern. Possibly a face mask. It appears the penalty is against the Rams for quipping. Andy Silvis is coming out for the Tigers. Penalty was accepted. 2nd down and 20. No, the penalty was declined. 2nd down and 20. Ram ball on their own 10. Wagner back to pass. Caught by number 5, Sean Hammond. Now make a 1st down and 10 for Tinora. They have the ball on their own 38-yard line. .509 to play here in the first half. Motion left for Tinora. Wagner back to pass. No, he tucks it up and takes it himself for a loss of 3. Tackled by Miller. Be second down at the Ram 38-yard line. The last tackle was assisted by Josh Bush. It's a pass for Tinora. Screen pass, batted down by Nick Miller. It'll bring up third down and 11 for the Rams. .4:13 to play in the first half. Tinora ball on their own 38-yard line. Wagner back to pass. Sheets on the reception. Tackled by Moeller and Atkinson. Fourth down and 3 for the Rams on their own 46-yard line. 3:45 to play in the first half. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Wagner under center. It's a sweep. The tackle by Jesse Smith, Casey Moeller, and Ryan Zeiter for the Tigers. First down and 10 for the Rams. The ball on the Liberty Center 49-yard line. Wagner lines up in shotgun for the Rams. Most likely this will be a pass. Wagner passes. Caught by Adam Rosebrock. A gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6. Wagner under center for the Rams. Sheets in motion. Handed off to Rosebrock. Tackled by Brian Perry of Liberty Center. 2:42 to play here in the first half. Rams have the ball at the Tiger 45-yard line. Wagner back to pass for the Rams. Intended for Sheets. And broken up by Seth Atkinson of Liberty Center. That'll make it 4th down and 6 for the Rams. 2:36 to play here in the first half. Liberty Center leads 8-0. Wagner in shotgun for the Rams. Wagner back to pass. Caught by Sheets. Brought down by Zeiter and Smith. And it'll be good for a Tinora first down. Rams offense up to the ball. They're in a shotgun with 3 wideouts on the right side. Probably be a pass to the right end. Wagner rolls right. And thrown intended for Sheets, but he got it in the ground. Rams up on the ball. Quarterback under center. It's a pass for the Rams. Hit by Kenzie Kern. Josh Bush also in on the tackle. Timeout for Tinora. Third down and 17 for Tinora. Wagner in shotgun. And he's caught by Andy Silvis and Kenzie Kern on the stop for the Tigers. That'll gain of 6 on the play for the Rams. Fourth down and 17. The Rams are going to go for it in this situation. They're going to have to go for a long pass. Expected to go to Sheets. Incomplete pass. Intended for Westrick. Jurasic's under center for the Tigers. Hands off to Matt Cordes, who gains about 4 yards out of it. Tigers up to the ball, second down and 7. Jurasic's the ball. Liberty Center comes up to the ball, third down and 9 with 18 seconds to play. Most likely you'll see a pass here by Liberty trying to get a quick score before halftime. We'll have encroachment against the Rams. Third down and 4 for the Tigers. 18 seconds to play here in the first half. Jurasic's back to pass. Caught by Atkinson. Brought down at the Rams 30-yard line. Tackled by Brad Brackus. 10 seconds left to go in the half. 8-0. Liberty Center leads. It'll be Tigers are up to the ball. First down and 10 on the 31-yard line. Jurasic's back to pass. To screen to Smith, who couldn't get a handle on it. With 6 seconds to play, it'll probably go for the pass to the end zone. Jurasic's is back to pass. And he just had to get rid of it. And that's the end of the first half with the score. The home Liberty Center Tigers 8, the visiting Rams 0.
During the coin toss, we'll fill you in a little bit on the Liberty Center Tiger Marching Band. 91 members strong under the faithful direction of Mr. Larry Line and assisted by Nathan Hessen. If you noticed in tonight's performance, you saw 3 brand new sousaphones and a 4th one's on the way. And if you're not aware of it, each sousaphone goes at about around $5,000. The drum line that you saw is brand new also, and that comes to the tune of around $9,500. And almost all that money came compliments of the Music Boosters, an incredible organization. Captain of the band is Senior Katie Zeiter with President Kim Wyrock. The featured twirler down there you saw was Miss Heather Huffman. And the band member of the week, that's a little tradition they do this week, Melanie Sexton on trombone was elected band member of the week. And you just had the privilege of seeing the 1996 edition of the Liberty Center Tiger Marching Band coming you at NC5. That's Channel 5, Napoleon Community Television. And for those who, we're at the kickoff now with, I believe that's Mr. Jurassic's kicking off with sheets to receive. Flag on the play. Tackled by Vorick and Baum. Clipping called on the play. Clipping on the play. The ball is sitting now deep at the 15-yard line. Wagner, quarterback. snap. Ball down on the 25-yard line for Liberty Center. Tackle by Silva, Smith, and Atkinson all at the same time. Okay. Those of you watching the game, you might notice we counted them up here. Tinora has 36 players, while Liberty Center has brought all 63. We see quite a few freshmen from Tinora. I count almost 7 or 8 freshman players over there from Tinora. Second down, 1 yard to go. Wagner still a quarterback for Tinora. Ooh, not a big gain there. Still sitting on about the 25-yard line. Tackle by Silvas. Third down, just a little shy of a yard to go. Oh, a keeper. And again, he doesn't go very far. Tackle by Cordes and Seth Atkinson. And Brian, and tackle also by Brian Perry. Brian Perry gets credit for being the big hit. That's because Brian Perry is basically the big guy. Those of you listening out there on NCTV, Channel 5, Napoleon Community Television, be aware that I, Mike Hamlin, am not a real fanatic here on football, so I'm just going to play it as I see it. Wagner back in the shotgun position. Feels a little safer back there. Ball goes to Adam Rosebrock, but not quite. Second down, 10 to go. Casey Moeller defending on the play. Second down, 10. Right around the 26-yard line. It's quite a bit cooler here in Tiger Stadium. About 75 degrees, if any of you care. Okay, Wagner's going up into the pit now. Oh, he's a keeper. Ouch. Tackle by Atkinson and Zeider. A little bit of a gain there. They're now at the 44-yard line. Making it 1st and 10 for the Tinora Rams. That's about a 19-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Oh, another keeper, and he's tripped up. Tripped up by Bush and Kenzie Kern. We're taking a little vote up here, and most of the people on this end of the press box say that most of the tackle was by Bush. No offense, Kenzie. Wagner's going to go back in shotgun position. Notice he goes up and back, but I haven't quite figured out the pattern yet. Oh, it's a long one. Oh. Oh, we got Mr. Sheets down from Tinora. Defending on the play, Jesse Smith and Casey Moeller. Moeller gets credit with the big hit. And as we take a little break in the action and take a look at Liberty Center's faithful mascot, Tony the Tiger, we'd like to remind you once again that the second half of this program is funded by the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters. And if you're interested in getting in on this funding of this brand new idea for Liberty Center system, you should contact Mr. Bob Shaddy at 533-2293 if you're interested in help funding NCTV, Napoleon Community Television. Wagner's up in the pit. Kind of a messed up handoff there. Big pile of guys. Who are we going to give credit for the tackle on that one? Miller and Perry get credit. Miller and Perry on that tackle. Wagner's going to kick. Smith back to receive for Liberty Center. Wagner, not too good. Smith has got it right about the 26-yard line. Does a little dance. He's going to go for a little jog. He's still going. And a little chaos there. We apologize. We're having a little trouble. This new press box is a wonderful invention. There's a flag way back on the play, and that's going to be called back. We have a little trouble here with the press box. You can't quite pan the entire thing, so forgive us for that sloppy scene right there, but we're brand new at this, and we'll have it figured out in, a couple of weeks. That was Sam Smith on that run for about 56 painstaking yards, but unfortunately that's going to be called all the way back for a clipping. A heartbreaker is the way we see it, but that's the way the refs see it. Okay, we're 1st and 10 in Liberty Center's 21-yard line, and once again, forgive us for that kind of chaos back in that last scene. We're not used to this press box, and we don't have a true wide screen of view. Jurassics handing off, making about 35-yard line. As once again, Sam Smith on the carry. He's bound determined he's going to get back there where he was. The ball now is sitting just about on a 34-yard line, making once again 1st and 10. So here we are, 1st and 10 on Liberty Center's 29-yard line. Jurassics. Cordes, the ball carrier, just around the 42-yard line. Gain of about, 7 or 8. You can probably tell back there, I don't have all the players memorized yet. To me, they all look the same in those outfits. They could make that print just a little bigger. Second down, 2nd and 3. Flag on the play, and there's a whistle. Now I'm telling you, that's a play we got to play back and watch again for those of you who have this recorded. Cordes, the ball carrier, but we don't know what happened to the whistle. There's an awful lot of dancing there. And those of you that have this on tape, roll it back and watch it again, and maybe you could tell me what happened. Dan's got a little explanation of what that kind of a play was.
Coach Winger was at a coaching clinic this summer, and one of the big things they taught to the coaches was to make sure all your players acted like they had the ball, and that was pretty much what we saw right there.
Well, no wonder I was confused. But then again, it wouldn't take much. Thanks, Dan. Okay, we got 2nd and a little shy of 11. I'd say 2nd 10 and a half. We're going to try to do this one right. Pitch back to Cordes. Ooh, nice hit at around the 40-yard line. Making it 3rd. We're waiting for that stake to get in place. About 3rd and 3. Third and 3. Right about the 46-yard line. Jurasics to Smith. Smith's dancing to the 50-yard line, making it a first down for the Liberty Center Tigers with 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. With the score, Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Lining up on the little shy of the 50-yard line. First down and 10. Jurasics on the snap. He's keeping it. Sweeping around. Gain of about 2 yards, making about 2nd and 8. Isn't that what they call it? Okay. All right, we're 2nd and 8 on the 52-yard line. Yes, I don't know when the mic's on sometimes, so I'll say silly things. Smith, not much of a gain, tackled by a big number 70 there from Tinora. Making it third down, and I would have to say still about 8. That would be B.J. Stites from Tinora. So we're third down and 7 or 8 yards to go on Tinora's 53. Smith, the ball carrier, nice gain up to around the Tinora 40-yard line. We would like to think that's a first down, but the guys in the stripes will give their opinion first. We're surprised they want to come out and measure it just to be sure, but up here in the press box, we're rooting for that first down. According to my faithful cameraman, he says he's got the first down. Well, he does. He must have heard you, Tom.
He was at least a foot past the line, Mike. And Joe Carson, number 26 for Tinora, was a little slow getting up on that last play.
So we have 1st and 10 on Tinora's 40-yard line. Jurasics to Cordes. Cordes is still going, carries a few Rams with him, down to around Tinora's 30-yard line.
It was a very good block.
Mr. Cordes there made an impressive gain, and we'd like to take a few moments to acknowledge the linemen who rarely get much talent. They're the ones that opened the hole for him and made it possible for him to dance so far. We're 1st and 10 on Tinora's 30-yard line. Nice job, lineman, by the way. Jurasics to Smith. Whistles and flags all over the place. I'm afraid that's illegal procedure called on the Tigers, which we take a little, Liberty Center Tigers takes a little walk backwards. And have to resume again on Tinora's 35-yard line, which makes it first down, 15. Jurasics pitch out to Smith. Gain of maybe a couple yards, 3 at the most. Smith's got a little shoe problem there. Okay, we're at 2nd and 11 on the Tinora 30-yard line. With 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the game, Liberty Center 8, Tinora 0. Jurasics to Smith. A little confusion. Gain of about 5 yards, making 3rd and 6. 26, 27-yard line. Jurasics, a pitch out to Smith. Not enough on that one. Slight gain on the play, if any, or a slight loss on the play, if anything. Making it 4th down and still a long 7 yards.
Surprisingly, the Tigers are going for it here. Usually a Langren coach team would punt in this situation.
Oh, a little sneaky stuff to Atkinson. Atkinson sweeps around the left side. He gets that first down. Doesn't make it for gold. He should be happy about that. Seth Atkinson takes the ball down to, about the 8-yard line. It looked like they were going to lose it in there, but Seth pulled it away and swept around the left side. Well, that'll make it 1st and goal for the Liberty Center Tigers. Sitting about on the 8-yard line. Yeah, it does look like the 9 from here. Pitch out to Cordes. Cordes doesn't get very far on that one. Gets to about Tenora's 6-yard line. Make it 3rd down and goal. Rosebrock from Tinora on the tackle. So we're sitting here on Tenora's 6-yard line. 6.5, somewhere thereabouts. So it's 2nd down, goal to go. Tigers are trying to drive it in the east end zone. Drosik's back to take the snap. Little change in the backfield.
Zider in for the Tigers at fullback.
Oh, is that Smith? There's a touchdown. Sam Smith, I'm right. Sam Smith on the touchdown for 6 points. And once again, I'd like to thank the blocking for doing such a marvelous job out there. Linemen, once again, we get very little recognition. It's kind of hard to get that far without some of those black jerseys there in front of you. So that leaves the score now, Liberty Center 14, Tinora nothing. We'll go for the kick. Drosik's will be kicking. But if any of you have watched Liberty Center football, you never know exactly what they're going to do until they do it. Who's holding the ball, Dan?
That's Ryan Zider holding the ball.
It's up, and it's in there. Making Liberty Center 15, Tinora nothing. We got 11:56 minutes in the 4th quarter. Drosik's kicking. Hammond, number 5. Oh, he's still up. Flag on the play. Hammond, the ball carrier. Tinora, we kind of missed who was on the tackle at that time. There was black shirts all over the place. So we'll bring you up to date. Illegal use of the hands called on Tinora. Taking the ball back just a ways, putting the ball at about the 9-yard line. Tinora making 1st and 10 on Tenora's 9. Sorry. Wagner back, way back in his own end zone. Ooh. Play more or less broken up by Smith and Moeller. No gain on the play, making second and 10, still on Tenora's 9. So we're 2nd and 10 on Tenora's 9-yard line. Quarterback Wagner's going to go back in the shotgun again. See what I mean? Up and back, takes the snap. Ooh, broken up again by Moeller. And Baum almost got an interception on that. Liberty Center tradition, if you caught earlier in the scene, was this counting trick that Liberty's been doing over the years. Like the counting up the score. And shout, "We want more, we want more." And that was Gary Kojacek that started that tradition back in 1991. Okay, we're still on the 9-yard line, 3rd and 10. Wagner back. Broken up there, flag on the play. Liberty Center crowd is not happy. I think they know what's coming.
That should be offensive interference on that play there, Mike.
Dan says offensive interference. Tom says
bad call.
Bad call. Loyal to the end up here in the press box. Meanwhile, I say whatever the guys in stripes say. I could never call that interference one. We'll run that back. Those of you with the VCRs, play that baby back. We don't have instant replay technology here yet. One day Ken Neuenschreiber will get that for us too. But until then, hit your tapes back, rewind. There it is, pass interference, 1st down, Tinora. They got to go on a little march there to the west. And they're going to sit now on the 25 and a little more yard line, making it 1st and 10 for Tinora. Liberty's defense shifting all over the place. Almost lost that one. And he's down with black shirts all over him. Loss of the play. Crozier and Ziegler, the first 2 guys to get a hold of Mr. Wagner back there for Tinora. Looks like a loss of almost 6 or 7 yards. Making it 2nd and almost 16. Okay, we're sitting on 2nd and 17. Way back there, and the Tinora is about 19-yard line. Wagner back in shotgun again. Gonna pass her once more. Ooh, Sheets is wide open. Number 11, Jess Smith, one brings him down. Jess Smith, number 11, stops that play. We got a timeout in Tinora. We'll try to figure out some strategy here. Dan, any ideas?
If I know Coach Winger and Coach Spies, who is our defensive coordinator, they're going to want to tell our defense right now to suck it up and make sure that Tinora doesn't get the 1st down here and stick another touchdown in before, maybe 2 more before the game's over.
All right, we're back to the action now. Sitting on the Tinora 21-yard line. Oh, excuse me, no, 25, 30-yard line. I fell asleep there, but now after a nap, I feel fully refreshed. And Wagner is back where I said he was. Back on the Tinora 26-yard line with a slight loss on the play, making 4th down.
Joel Meyer with the tackle there for Liberty Center.
So we're at 4th down now, and a long 9 to go. Defensive line, I've been told by our quarterbacks up here in the press box, got to keep that pressure up. Keep Tinora back there in their own end of the field. So we're 4th down. Mr. Wagner, who does just about all of it in tonight's game, is kicking the ball down to Zeider. Zeider makes it to about the 42-yard line. A little upset there, a little roughness. Chad Henry given credit for a late hit, according to my experts up here in the stands. Our referees disagree on that. That's why they get the shirts, I guess. All right, we're 1st and 10. Liberty's 43-yard line. Pitch out to Cordes. Makes it to about 48-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Well, we're sitting just about exactly on the 50-yard line. 2nd and about 5 more to go. Drosic to Cordes. Nice gain there. It makes it all the way down to Tenora's 33-yard line. Making it 1st and 10 for the Tigers with still 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the game. Those who just...
The line's really starting to come around now. They're really opening up a lot of big holes now.
We just don't give enough credit to the line. Dan?
Yeah, during that last play, I noticed down on the sideline here, the trainers were looking at Brian Perry's right arm and are taping it up. I'm not sure what happened, but maybe he'll be back in the game here shortly.
That would take a lot of tape to tape him up, wouldn't it? Go around and around.
Yeah, a lot of tape.
Jurassic's back to pass. All the way to Moeller. Oh, he wanted that, baby, but not quite. Incomplete. So we're 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go. Staying on Tenora's 33-yard line with 8 minutes 12 remaining in the 4th and final quarter. Jurassic. Oh, the refs didn't like that. Apparently saw some moving around in there somewhere. Cordes doesn't get to run anywhere just yet. With the score, 8 minutes, 11 seconds remain in the 4th quarter. Is still 15-0. Liberty Center just called on a little illegal procedure. I almost didn't get that out. So it's 2nd and a little more. Looks like about 15 to me. Ball sitting somewhere on about the Tinora 37-yard line. Jurassic to Smith. Almost makes it back to the beginning. And about the 34-yard line. We're 3rd down and 11. Sitting on Tenora's 34-yard line. Back to Cordes. Cordes tries the little stiff arm, does a little dance. Makes it past the 30, about the 31-yard line. Not quite past the 30. That makes it 4th down. 4th down and about 7. Ball sitting on Tenora's 29-yard line. Cordes going up.
This is most likely a passing situation here for the Tigers.
Whoa, not quite. Smith tries to carry it and runs into a whole lot of white jerseys. Eric Wemkin gets the first piece of him. So we're going to have a little change in machinery here as Tinora takes possession. All right, we're 1st and 10 on Tenora's 30.
I was kind of surprised by the offense there, Mike. All the offensive linemen that are starting in this game all started all 10 games for us last year.
Gain of about 7 on that play by Rosebrock there. Gain of 7 yards. Zider there took kind of a hit, but he got back up. He's tough. And 2. All right, we're 2nd down and about 5 to go, and the refs aren't happy once more. And once more, funding for tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters, bringing you broadcast of the Liberty Center Tigers versus the Tinora Rams on NCTV Channel 5, Napoleon Community Television. If you or your organization is interested in helping fund these Liberty Center broadcasts, please contact Mr. Bob Shaddy at 533-2293. Let him know. We'll make a deal as we watch the Liberty Center cheerleaders and the ball handlers do their thing and here at a break at Liberty Center Tiger Stadium. 2nd and 5 for Tinora. 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the 4th and final quarter. Wagner coming up for the snap. Pitches back to Sheets, sweeping around the left side. Makes a first down. About the gain of about 6 yards. Sitting on the 48-yard line, making it 1st and 10 for Tinora. My cameraman informs me that Tinora is in what they call the hurry-up offense. That means they don't want to goof around, try to get as many plays as they can before that clock runs out. At 15-0, they don't have a lot of time to play. Wagner back in shotgun position, just a little high. Black all around, blocked by number 62. Joel Meyer on that block. He got his hands up there and got a piece of the leather.
That's one thing that the Tiger defensive coaches really stress is for the linemen to get their hands up whenever they see a passing situation, be able to bat it down. And that's right there, the practice makes perfect as Joel Meyer batted down the ball.
I'm sure when they go over the films, they'll play that play over and over and over again. Nice job, Joel. All right, we are 2nd down and 10 on around the 48-yard line. Oh, excuse me, 44-yard line, they're telling me. Only 100 yards. You think I could tell a difference. Wagner back to pass. Sheets drops the ball. He apparently heard Mr. Moeller coming up behind him and decided not this time. So we're 3rd down and 10. Yes, we're all chatting him. A nice hit by Mr. Moeller. So we're 3rd and 10 on the 44-yard line. Still with 5 minutes, 27 seconds remaining. Some of the men in the press box here are smelling an interception soon. We'll just have to wait and see if their wish comes true. Tinora is spread all over the field now. Little motion. Pitch back to Wagner. Everybody's going out for a pass. Number 40 gets it. Shakes off a couple. Rosebrock. Tackle by Zeiter and Moeller. So we're going to sit down about the 54, 55-yard line, which, according to my angle, makes indeed a first down for Tinora. And indeed, the refs agree with us and say first down, Tinora. On about the 46-yard line. Is that hurry-up offense again, Tom?
Yes, Mike, it is.
Wagner back in the shotgun again. He feels safer back there. We'll see. Impressive. I have to say an impressive catch by Mr. Sheets. Tackle by Atkinson and Zeiter. Hurry up offense once again. We get a 1st and 10 situation. With the ball on Liberty Center's 25-yard lines, getting a little tense and warm up here in the press box. Wagner back to pass. Kind of down there. We'll call that about a 5-yard gain, making it 2nd and 5. Not going to call huddle again. Tenora's lined up to play again. We just have to keep the tape rolling to see what they're going to do. They're not taking a huddle. Hurry up offense, Tom calls it. Wagner almost loses that one. Flag on the play. Who is number 5 there, Don? From Tinora, he keeps catching the ball a lot.
That would be Mr. Sean Hammonds, a 5'10 junior.
He seems to get it quite a bit in this hurry-up. Illegal procedure on the Rams moves the ball back a little bit to Liberty Center's 25-yard line, creating just a little breathing room for the Tigers. Wagner back in his preferred shotgun position. Pass to 5 again. I forgot his name, Don. Hammond, Sean Hammond. Sorry, Sean, whoever you are.
And Ryan Zeiter came up and made a nice hit.
Tom's always anxious to give everybody credit that deserves it. Hurry up offense position again. Ball Ball's on about the 24-yard line. Ooh, passes it to practically nobody at all.
They went to the well once too often with that play and were stopped this time.
Brand new flag at the Liberty Center at Tiger Stadium. Takes about 14 people to put that thing up. I wish we could have the dimensions for you. They had a pretty difficult 20 by 30 feet, I'm quickly told here. It took about 14 individuals to get that thing up in the air, and they say even with a slight breeze, it's a little hard to work with. I don't know if that's bigger than the Cornhummel flag, but as far as Liberty Center is concerned, it's big enough. Back to the action with the ball on the 24-yard line, 4th and about 9. Snap back to Wagner. This is it for the Tinora. Long pass. No! Play broken up by Mr. Seth Atkinson, number 2.
That was a great defensive stand there by the Tigers. And Tinora probably won't be able to recover from that.
That could just be the change right there. But we could be overly optimistic, too. It's happened before. So that makes it 1st and 10 for the Tigers, sitting on the 24-yard line with the score of still 15-0 with 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 on Tigers' 24-yard line. And the refs are not happy. They're calling a timeout because one of the Tinora players is coming apart. Back to the action. 1st and 10, 24-yard line. Jurassics to Cordes. Cordes sweeping around the left side. Gain of about 6 yards. Ball sitting now on the 27-yard line. Making 2nd down and 5. Still Liberty Center's 27-yard line. Scoreboard says 28-yard line. Cordes. Cordes runs pretty much right into him and barely makes it to the 30. Oh, excuse me, that was Smith. 1,000 pardons, Mr. Cordes. That was Sam Smith, number 33 on the ball.
Yeah, it was a strong run there, but there was too much defense for Tinora for Smith to get very many yards.
We're back to the action. Hopefully you didn't hear the last stuff we were talking about. We're sitting on the 30-yard line, 3rd and about 4. There's Sam Smith again. Sam Smith running on down past the 50, the 40, the 30. Sam still going. And Zyder holding, Jurassic's making the kick, and the refs are not happy. Something's, I guess any distance is better than no distance. The snap, ooh, looks a little sloppy from the press box, and both the men in shirts are saying, not tonight, men. So the score stays at 21-0 with 2 minutes, 8 left in the game.
You mentioned those linemen. Well, I'd like to mention their names. At ends, Andy Silvis and Troy Davis. At tackles, Nick Miller and Greg Vorwerk. The guards are Jason Fry, and I can't see the other one. And at center is Charlie Kruger.
Yes, indeed. It's the guys there in the trenches they have, and I believe they have the shirts that say they get it done in the trenches. The line's one that does a lot of the dirty work and very seldom gets much of the credit. But here on behalf of NCTV Channel 5 Napoleon Community Television, we say nice job to that front line for the Liberty Center Tigers. All right, Kurt Drossic's on the kick.
I was told that other guard we did not mention was Joel Meyer.
Sorry, Joel, we're having trouble keeping track of everybody here. But once again, thanks to the line. So we're 1st and 10 for Tinora on the 20-yard line. Wagner sitting back there in his preferred shotgun position. Scores 21-0 with 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. Wagner back to the pass. A long one to Mr. Moeller, who's going to try to take it home. Not quite. Still a nice interception. I believe the first one of the game, isn't it, Dan?
First or second. Jesse Smith had one in the first quarter. And Ryan Zeiter had one as well. That was a big thing with the run and shoot offense that Tinora runs. You have to deal with a lot of interceptions, so they have to be a resilient team.
Okay, so where are we? We are 1st and 10 for the Liberty Center Tigers on about the 24-yard line. 1 minute, 57 seconds left. Strasic's handing off to Smith. Smith does it again. Flag on the play. Smith has around a 6-7-yard gain.
That looks like a possible face mask against Tinora.
And indeed, holding on the Tigers, 15-yard loss on that, unfortunately. Dan?
Well, hopefully the offense here will get things together and put one more in the end zone here in the last minute 48.
So we got about a first, and I calculate about 17 then. 1st and 17. That was 7 yards plus 10 more that they had originally. Jurassic's up. Got a little ways to go on this one with 1 minute 34 remain in the game. Kenzie Kern with the gain on that one. Tackled by Hammond. Line.
The Tigers have made a switch, and they've brought Ryan Zeiter in at quarterback to replace Joe Jurassic. Jurassic's had one heck of a game and deserves the rest right now.
He did put in a lot of time out on that field tonight. Nice handoff to Cordes. Cordes says maybe we'll do it again. Not quite. Makes it down to about the 7-yard line.
Mike, we have mostly the reserve offense in right now. This is the second teamers. Coach Winger figured the starters put in enough time tonight.
We'll see if we can start naming some of them, if we can spot those shirts and call off the numbers. We got Zeiter up there at quarterback right now. You got to give us a second. We got to scramble and get up some. You want to go down and put something in it? Are you got a full tape? You got interview space?
Great. Our sophomores came of age. The defensive front stopped the run like we asked. The linebackers picked it up. Kenzie Kern, Andy Silvas, Matt Cordes were just great. The interior was great. Just happy to get out here with the W.
Thanks, Coach.
Hi, Mom.
There you see the outside view from the field looking up at the brand new Liberty Center Tiger press box. Compliments of the athletic boosters of Liberty Center. 3 wonderful stories, and quite a nice system it is. These stands have been extended quite a ways. As you can tell, we also have a brand new lighting system. Quite a bit of money donated by the athletic boosters. Once again, this entire program tonight was sponsored by the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor and help with some funding, just contact Bob Shaddy.
We're here with Liberty Center's quarterback, Joe Jurassic. Joe, how'd you feel about the offensive effort tonight?
Oh, it was just a great job, and everybody's playing. Everybody did their assignments, did their job, and we just ran the ball down the field, did a good job offensively.
Did you feel any butterflies being this is your first varsity start?
Yeah, a little bit. Once we got to warm-ups and started the game, everything went fun.
We're calling community television here with head coach Rex Lindgruen. Coach, how did you feel about the defensive effort tonight?
Well, you know, our defensive secondary is young, but our front seven's experienced, and we wanted to put pressure on them, and the front seven did a great job, and the secondary, you know, made a little bit of mistakes, but we didn't really break, and excellent defensive effort by our entire defensive team, and Coach Beast put together a great defensive package.
You had to be very proud of your sophomore defensive backs. They had 3 interceptions on the game.
Well, yeah, they came on, you know, we got a lot of pressure on them. We forced them to make some mistakes. And the guys came up and picked it off, and, you know, that's what we wanted them to do.
Offensively, you had 4 times you were in the end zone, only 3 of them counted. How did you feel about your offensive effort tonight?
Well, we came out a little sluggish. We made some adjustments at halftime. We quit pulling our guards, and we told our backs, hey, let's turn it upfield. Let's break the first tackle and see what happens. And together, the second half, we put it together and did a great job.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck.
You bet, man. Thanks a lot.
Okay, we're here with Sam Smith, who scored 2 of the Tiger touchdowns tonight. He had that 56-yard punt return that got called back, and then a 70-yard run. How are you feeling tonight?
Well, we came out a little slow in the first half, but the second half we just picked it up. We were a machine, just ran all over them. It was awesome.
Sam, you guys next week. You guys gonna be ready for that?
We're practicing next week real hard. We'll come out ready for Montpelier. I don't know if they won or not tonight, but I think we'll be ready for that.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sam. We're here with Matt Cordes, who played a lot of fullback tonight, and Andy Silvas, who was a tight end. Andy had the first touchdown of the game. We couldn't get it on television because of the press box angle. But how did it feel out there on the field?
It felt great. Good score.
Joe Jurassics to Andy Silvius. Back in the end zone. Keep your feet in. He does. 12 yards, 6-0, Liberty Center. Then the 2-point.
Describe that first touchdown for us.
Well, it was just a loop pass where I ran out and got in the back of the end zone. And Joe seen me waiting there and threw it to me. Pretty simple.
He saw you waiting there?
Yeah, I just rolled out with it.
Okay.
Matt, we played a lot at fullback tonight. Had a lot of carries. I think you had probably 60 or 70 yards rushing tonight. How did that feel out there?
Felt great. I just ran the ball and tried getting as many yards as I could. So if anybody got in my way, I just ran them over.
Yeah, we noticed up in the press box you got a lot of stiff arms to a lot of people. And people had a tough time tackling you.
Yeah, we work in practice, stiff arming and stuff, and running down the sidelines, trying not to get knocked out of bounds, and it helped a lot during the game.
How did you guys feel about the offensive effort?
In the first half, the offense wasn't very good, but in the second half we picked it up, played a lot better.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
Okay, we're here with 2 of the Liberty Center senior linemen, Brian Perry and Nick Miller. Brian, how did you guys feel about the defensive effort tonight?
I thought we had a pretty good pass rush, and defensive backs played great. We had a question on them. Really young, first game ever, and they did excellent. And we were wondering about our pass rush, and did good. Had a good pass rush.
Yeah, you guys batted down, I believe, 3 passes. I believe you, Joel Meyer, and Casey Moore all had one. Nick, you're one of the few players who are playing with both sides of the ball. How would you describe the offensive and defensive efforts tonight?
The offensive effort, we kind of sputtered in the first half. We were having a little bit of trouble, but we came in at halftime, we adjusted, came out in the third quarter and just mentally destroyed them. We just kept pounding down their throats. We took up almost the whole third quarter on offense, and I think we really good ones.
You guys got Montpelier next week. You gonna be ready for them?
Yeah, a lot of hard work this week, so we'll be ready for Montpelier next week. Take the second step in our journey.
Okay, good luck, fellas.
Approved.
Liberty Liberty Center has been picked the cream of the crop in the NWOAL. The Tigers have plenty of speed, maybe the quickest in a long time. Rex Lindgren has a bundle of talent this season, coming off a 7-3 season a single year ago. Joe Jurassics to Andy Silvius. Back in the end zone. Keep your feet in. He does. 12 yards, 6-0 Liberty Center. Then the two-point conversion. What is going on here? A little trickery. It goes to Sam Smith. He gets it over to Jurassics. Oh, yeah. Has the whole park to take it in. Around in. Tenora's Stephen Wagner then trying to rally his troops. Going back to pass. Ryan Zitter, though, says, forget about it. Liberty Center over Tinora, your final 21-0. Now let's head west to